Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That is a great pick-out. He's looking wide. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Raspadori. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raspadori! Jorginho. Distributed tidily. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Jorginho. Well, the ball's gone astray. Nicely spread. Politano. He has found the way through. And it's Di Lorenzo. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That has been cut short. Probing pass. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Jorginho. Locatelli. Jorginho is always looking to break lines. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. Well, tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal, Italy! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Le numéro 7.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Miners hurtling down that right flank, played with finesse. Well, that's well seen too, and that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
And he didn't even manage to test the keeper.
Carlos Augusto. Modric. And it's Silamakers. And it's Silamakers. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Silamakers. And it's Richie. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Maignan. Carlos Augusto. And it's Miners. Pulisic has it in a wide position. Chance, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Pulisic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Martinez. Pass is just off target. Batisagi cuts out the pass. Salmakers. And the return pass. Knocks it into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Miners. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nicely spread. But that has not gone well. Pull it. Pobega. Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Carlos Augusto. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Lukaku. Lukaku. Pull it. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Batistuta. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's picked his way through. Modric. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Modric. Tries to pass it through. He's only too happy to take that back. And it's with the keeper. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pull it. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Zanetti. Here's Pobega. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Decent chance! And he's following up! That's really well cleared. Batasagi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's a sharp pass. Carlos Augusto. Pulisic. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And this is Batistuta. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward.
He gets big! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have had the first significant moment. Could be danger here! Salmakers. Carlos Augusto. And they win it back again. Martinez. Zanetti. Fired deep towards the back post. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Pulisic. Carlos Augusto. And it's Carlos Augusto. Here's Koopmeiners. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Koopmeiners. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lukaku out to the right. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Pull it. That is good alertness. Out to the left it goes. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, numero 8, numero 9, numero 14.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu.
Modric. Lasciano il campo per
Ricci.
il numero 10.
Carlos
il numero
Augusto.
18, il numero 20.
Nkunku.
Il numero 12.
Salmakers. Great vision. That's a good ball. Pull it. Nice looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. 75 minutes played. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Hullet.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great chance! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
He's there to head it! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Martinez. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Knocks it out wide. Hangs in a cross. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Inter nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Hullet. And he plays one through. It's a really well-measured ball. And he cuts out the supply. Bartesaghi. Oh, can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. Played back. Looking for options for movement. Chance! Goal! Milan! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. A momentary lapse. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And we are already back underway. Milan did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say... And Batistuta! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Batistuta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Batistuta. Oh, important interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Hullet proves too strong. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Zanetti. They've won a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in. Up he goes! Hullet, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Now it's Rafael Leao. A probing pass. Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Carlos Acosta. Zanetti makes the interception. They get a throw in. Passing is crisp and sharp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gullit can get it clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Batistuta. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. So the ball is placed on the spot. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. 1-0.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Bullet is the next to run the gauntlet. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Milan with the chance to go 2 up. Keeper, no chance. And they're 2 up. Inter Milan can't afford to miss another one. Big character, big moment, big save. Rafael Leao is the third man to step forward. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
The margin of error is 0. Saved it! And that's won it! Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity.
Madueke! Only partially clear. And it's Timber. Rashford. So what can they make of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Just eases him off the ball. Calafiori. Saka. Calafiori.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Rashford. Rashford going full tilt down the left. In with the challenge. Oh, well played, lovely. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Hakimi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Still goalless at the moment. Rice. Oh, he's burst through. That's good running with the ball. Oh, this is a good shoot. Loose ball. In he goes again.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Madueke. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rice. And Madueke. Rice. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chips it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Madueke. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Played into the box. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
After 33 minutes is
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Good work on the right flank here. And it's played in. Raya claims it. Safe hands.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. not got that quite right. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Good take, and is he in? Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Saka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Decent chance! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Calafiori, over to the left. Tries to play it through. Eze is wide and looking to get onto this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zubimendi. Played out wide.
Arsenal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
They're urging him to shoot. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. He's in plenty of space here. Eze receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Timber. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Madueke takes it. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Eze. Number 36, Zubimendi. Coming on the field, number 23, Mikel Merino. Number 20, Jorginho.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Rice. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, Red, nice interception. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's found a way through. And that could... He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. And he's denied. Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Look at the space here. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at a...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Substitution in progress. Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Borussia Dortmund against Arsenal.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And already we're underway here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on...
Valverde! Superb from Valverde! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word...
And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zubimendi. He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Rice brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that was vital. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh no, this does... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That could spell trouble, and he's lost his man here. He's one-on-one, and a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them...
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Rice picks it up from the goal kick. It's a really well-measured ball. Throw it. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Out to the left it goes. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Corner it is. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mateus getting this one clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Saka. Out again for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Mosquera spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Saliba makes the interception.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Timber. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rice. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Eze, looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's there to get it away. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Rice gathers from the goal kick. Calafiori spread it left. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Big header! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? Mosquera deals with that comfortably. Subimendi. Kane. That's an excellent interception. There's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's a decent clearance. And this is Kane.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Madueke. Merino. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe gets into some space. And it's claimed by the keeper. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 6, Kane. Number 14,
And the action is back underway. Arsenal come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
Number 22, Fernandes.
It's Timber.
Substitutions taking place.
Madueke looking to run onto it. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Some resolute defending there. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Timber. Subimendi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ødegaard, played out to the right. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Fernandes. Now Mbappe. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Camavinga.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus could try cutting inside here.
Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Ødegaard, over to the left.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a promising position, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber. Ødegaard.
That's going in strongly.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Probing pass. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Now it's Mbappe. Kane. And it's Rice. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, super find. That's been cut out, well played. Saliba. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Kane. And he's got the beating of his man. Mosquera kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And he's been shifted off it. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ødegaard. Saliba cuts it out. Mbappe. Arsenal finding their passes. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's gone out of play. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. And this is Jorginho. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Saka looking to run onto it. He's picked his way through, looking to go deep.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. Jorginho. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. Pass is just off target. Fernandes. Mbappe gets into a good position. He has found a way through. Shapes to shoot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps.